you ever had numbness, tingling, burning, pins and needles, or a general ache into your arm that improves but it just keeps coming back? Maybe you tried stretching, trigger point therapy, or nerve flossing, but the symptoms just seem to return. In today's video, I'm going to show you why arm tingling keeps coming back, what the real causes are, and how you can get lasting relief. Let's do this. Welcome back. I'm Dr. Rob Murray with Murray Family Chiropractic in Newmarket, Ontario, Canada. I've been practicing chiropractic care for over 25 years, and if you are looking for help with neck pain, headaches, arm tingling, posture correction, and general spinal health, go ahead and hit subscribe and turn on notifications. I release a new video every week. One of the biggest mistakes that people make is that they think that their arm tingling is the problem, but it's not. It is merely a symptom or a warning sign. Your nervous system is producing the pain, trying to communicate with you that there is something wrong with one of the nerves in your body. The nerve is either irritated, compressed, inflamed, or not moving properly. If you only treat the symptoms and not the cause, the symptoms often come back. Think of it like the warning light on the dashboard of your car. It's very concerning to see that engine light come on, but treating the symptoms is like taking a piece of black tape and putting it over the light on your dashboard. We're not actually addressing the underlying issue. The same thing happens with arm tingling, so we need to find the root cause and address that. The most common cause for arm tingling that I see in practice comes from nerve compression in the neck area. There are 7 cervical vertebrae in your neck and 8 cervical nerves that exit the neck area. Specifically, the lower neck nerves go into your shoulder, down into your arms, hands, and fingers. And if there is nerve irritation or compression caused by a misaligned vertebrae or inflammation in the area, that can cause burning, numbness, tingling, a heavy arm feeling, arm ache, shoulder pain. Many people think that the source of the problem is in their shoulder, arm, or hand, but it's actually coming from the neck. This is especially common for people who spend hours working on cell phones, computers, reading, or driving. All of these activities place stress on your neck that builds up over time. The second biggest contributor that I see to arm pain and tingling is forward head posture. As forward head posture develops, your muscles tighten, your joints get stressed, your discs get unevenly loaded, and then your nerves get irritated. For every inch your head moves forward, it creates an extra 10 pounds of weight on your lower neck. Over time, this creates chronic irritation to the nerves in your lower neck that travel down into your shoulder and your arm. Many people will try stretching and different types of exercises, and they may get some temporary relief, but the symptoms keep returning. The third most common reason why I see people getting arm tingling and pain is not from the neck itself, but from the shoulder muscles. In fact, there are 4 common muscles that will irritate nerves around the shoulder area. The first muscles are coming off of the neck, the side of the neck, called the scalenes. And then we have a muscle in the front of the shoulder that's deep down in called the pectoralis minor. And then there's 2 muscles in the back lower portion of the neck and shoulder blade area called the levator scapulae and the upper trapezius. These 4 muscles can become chronically tight, unbalanced, and inflamed due to prolonged poor posture from cell phone use, computer use, reading, and driving cars. When this happens, the nerves that are trying to pass by them can get compressed, and that can cause arm pain and tingling. This is one reason why posture correction and muscle balancing is so important. The 4th most common cause why people will get arm tingling and pain is from nerve irritation caused by nerve immobility. Your nerves are designed to glide smoothly between different muscles and structures within your body. But when you have muscles that are chronically tight from overuse, repetitive movements, poor posture, they can tighten and they can irritate the nerves and prevent mobility of the nerves. This is another reason why you can get arm pain and tingling down into your arm and your fingers and your hand. There is a technique called nerve flossing that is a series of movements of your arm and your head that allow the nerves to start gliding properly again within the tissues. I have made several videos that demonstrate nerve flossing for the major nerves, such as median nerve flossing, ulnar nerve flossing, radial nerve flossing, and brachial plexus nerve flossing. If you try nerve flossing and you're not getting the results that you desire, I also have videos on nerve tensioners, which is a more advanced form of nerve flossing. I will put links for my nerve flossing and nerve tensioner videos in the description below because they are extremely helpful when used properly. So if we want to get to the root of the problem to help our arm tingling and arm pain, how do we know where the root is? How do I know if the root of the problem is in my neck? There are 3 classic clues that can tell you that your nerve irritation is originating from your neck. Clue number 1 is that you get more arm tingling and symptoms with neck movement. If you tilt your head back or forward, or bend your head to the side or away, and rotate your head in one direction or the other, and you get worsening symptoms, then there's a good chance your arm pain is coming from your neck. Clue number 2 is that you have stiffness in your neck. Nerve irritation from the neck area generally is accompanied by discomfort and stiffness in the neck. Clue number 3 is that you have shoulder blade pain. Pain between your shoulder blades is often accompanied with neck nerve irritation. Here's my 3-step plan for lasting relief. Step number 1 is improve your posture. Step number 2 is improve nerve mobility. And step number 3 is let's address the underlying cause. With step number 1, to improve our posture, we need to work on our body and our lifestyle factors. For lifestyle factors, let's improve our ergonomics. Let's make sure that we are sitting with our monitor up at eye level. Let's make sure our shoulders are back, and also that we're keeping our head back while we're working and our shoulders back. To work on your posture, you can practice chin tuck exercises, you can practice shoulder opening exercises. I have videos of these exercises that I've posted in the description below, working on postural exercises to keep your head and shoulders back, improving your ergonomics, and just being aware of how you are holding your body in your average day will really help over time. Step number 2 for lasting relief is to improve your nerve mobility. And this is going to primarily come from nerve flossing and nerve tensioners. Remember, watch my videos that are linked down in the description. Nerve sliders are more gentle, and we should start with those. Nerve tensioners is a more advanced technique that you want to work up to after you've started nerve flossing. Step number 3 for lasting relief is addressing the underlying cause. This is the most often overlooked step. If you are struggling with chronic arm tingling and pain, or arm tingling and pain that goes away and comes back, I would highly recommend getting an examination with a healthcare professional to diagnose your underlying cause, whether it's a neck misalignment, a change in your posture, degenerative changes to your spine, unbalanced muscles. These can be helped, but you need a professional to work with you. Once you unlock the underlying cause, you will get so much more out of your stretching, your exercises, your improved ergonomics. But we have to address the underlying cause first. I'm sure for many of you who are dealing with chronic lingering arm tingling and pain start to wonder, when should I be looking for professional help? This is when I would recommend getting a professional evaluation. Seek professional help if you feel like your symptoms aren't getting any better after a few weeks of self-treatment. You feel like your symptoms are slowly getting worse. You are noticing that you are developing weakness. Due to the weakness, numbness, and tingling, you are dropping objects. Your tingling is no longer intermittent and is becoming constant. Your symptoms are now severe enough that they're affecting your sleep. All of these situations merit getting a professional evaluation. If you're local to Newmarket, Aurora, Bradford, Northern York region area in general, and you're struggling with neck pain, shoulder pain, arm pain, tingling, reoccurring headaches, and posture problems, I'd be happy to help. Feel free to contact me through our website or my email address, which is posted in the description. Every patient is different, and determining the cause of the problem often is the key to achieving long-term improvement. If your arm tingling keeps coming back, remember this: the arm tingling is not the problem. The real cause of your problem may involve your neck, tight muscles, nerve immobility, your posture, or a combination of all 4. Address the cause and you'll have a much better chance of achieving lasting relief. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Let me know where you feel your arm pain tingling, whether it's in your hand, your shoulder, the inside of your arm, the outside of your arm. If you have any questions in general, I'd be happy to answer them. And don't forget to subscribe. I have an entire series of videos on nerve flossing, nerve tensioners, neck pain, improving your posture, helping with headaches. Follow my channel, watch my videos, and I will join you on your recovery journey. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.